Alright, you guys better still interact with this video just because I'm not benching heavy.
Nope. Don't like, don't comment, don't subscribe.
Is that Godzilla?
Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. We're here at Allegiant Strength, guys. Thumbnail. But anyways, today is bench. Last heavy day of the vlog. I cannot tell you guys how happy I am to hear that. I'm just I'm not having tweaked nothing, but I can just feel like certain parts of my body that could potentially end up getting tweaked if I don't if we don't like change things up real soon, right? But anyways, gonna finally be able to bench on an Eleiko setup on the Sky pad, which is the new pad that Eleiko has exclusively moved towards. And then honestly, we have thank you Ponch for bringing my bar. But now it's like the Infinity Stones, right? It's the new Eleiko bar, Eleiko plates, the new pad. Everything is as it should be, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, again, on my drive over here, everything just felt so crazy because it's like it's finally happening, you know. The gym is finally opening, and I can't tell you how excited I am, just because it's like, you know, like we were here before it was open to the public. We were here before they were starting to crack down on Josh, and it was just like, you know, we like, shoot, you know, like Josh has a mural of me up there, you know, and it's just this place is amazing, you know. It's have I been to all the gyms in San Antonio? I mean, I've been to most gyms in San Antonio, right? I've been to like the nicest gyms in town. Obviously, I've been at TSS for a long time. Like, TSS will forever always be, like, in my opinion, a destination gym, just because of the history that has walked through those doors at that gym. You know, like Ashton Ruska, myself, you know, even my brother Pablo, you know, Lugo, you know, and a bunch of other great lifters, you know, like the UTSA team. It's just so much history, you know, and honestly, I would not be who I am and where I am today if it wasn't for TSS, you know, for Wes, the owner, for his generosity, for letting me stay at the gym for almost a year while I had like no income, no, like, you know, while I was establishing myself and going through the paces of how bad that I really want it, like, did I really want to be the best at this specific discipline? And, you know, like, he allowed me to essentially like be in the beginning stages of a full-time powerlifter, you know, because up until that moment in 2021, you know, I worked full-time, you know, 40 hours, 50 hours a week, and I still made it work, you know, going to school a little bit before I dropped out. And then it wasn't until I felt like God was calling me to move to San Antonio to essentially like take that next step in my career. And, you know, Wes and the entire team at TSS have been like so important, you know, detrimental to my development as a powerlifter, you know. So it's just, but you know, it's like growing up, you know, it's time to move on. It's time to, you know, this is gonna be home, you know, this is home, you know. I'm just blessed to have the relationship that I do with Josh, you know, and you know, I think it'd be fair to say that he values my opinion, you know, and just essentially have been a part of the gym before it was even open to the public, you know. But anyways, that's enough yapping. That's enough emotional. I was gonna say emotional damage, but that doesn't really fit. But I'm going to start warming up for pre-workout today. I did not get transparent labs, but I did get some Red Bull. I only have the small 8-ounce, the small 8-ounce cans, which those only have about 80 milligrams of caffeine each. So I filled it up and I put 3 in here, so that's about 240 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm about to finish chugging this. I'm gonna start warming up. I'll probably do some kind of pull down, tricep and pec warm up, and hopefully we can bench something respectable today. I don't really want too much, I just want respectable. It feels more level, huh? Feels more level. Yeah. But this pad does feel weird. I feel like I'm able to arch my upper back more into the pad. So my form is more like... Yeah. Here? A blue? Oh. Yeah, guys, so essentially, because to me it's no coincidence that me and Pablo have both had or have discomfort and pain in the exact same part of our pec, right? So because of the way we bench and just because we've been benching at TSS for so long, we've kind of arrived at the conclusion that we've probably developed some negatively impacting imbalances. And it's just like right now, like just benching here, it just feels so much more level. And, you know, and plus like we're benching on the sky pad. So it's just a little different, you know, a little different, but not bad.
What I know is the gym and the shit be better. I know it is.
Clay said he's signing up immediately once it open up.
Bro, there's no way. I couldn't even do 2 reds all last week.
I'm gonna do yellow.
Huh?
Oh, yellow? I don't know, but that's what I was telling the camera, that like it's not a coincidence that we're both having pec discomfort on the exact same pec. I'm just beat up, bro. I think I just need to play safe today. Or conservatively. Yeah. Maybe ascend. But let me see what I have for reps. And I want to get this screwed in, bro. Got it. What'd you do, karaoke? Yeah, you just start fucking moshing, bro. All right, guys. So we actually have triples today. So I'm gonna drop down a little bit, and then we'll do ascending, right? So I'll probably do 10 or 15 kilo jumps. So we'll go 190, probably 205. Depending on how 205 feels, maybe 215, 220. Honestly, if I can do 220 for 3, I'll be happy. If I can do 232 and a half for 3, I'll be happy too. Yeah, I'm not benching today. I'm gonna drop the weight. Nah, Pop's like, I'm gonna do 2 reds.
2 reds?
Yeah. I tried to unrack 190 and it was just like,
Yeah,
hungry. Starting to deload early, baby. All right, you guys better still interact with this video just because I'm not benching heavy.
Nope. Don't like, don't comment, don't subscribe.
Whew. So that machine's a little different than the one at TSS. Whew. Huh? What's that?
Same style as well.
Same style, but a little different. Yeah. So, because it is a bit of a tighter fit, you kind of have to like alter your bar pattern. But I mean not bar pattern. I'm saying like your elbows and shoulders and like how you line up your joints during the motion. But besides that, oh shoot, bro. They have like a power rack Smith machine combo. So I'm gonna just do like 3 sets of 10. I don't know how many reps. I didn't count the first set. But I'm gonna do 2 more sets of 10. And then we'll move on to the next machine. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. Since I didn't hit a heavy top single, went ahead and did a little posing. Just so you guys can see how the physique is looking at around 400 pounds. This is probably gonna be the weight that I'm gonna start doing for maintenance. Just because I just felt like when I was like 390, 388, I just felt like it was taking a lot longer for me to recover in between blocks, etc., etc. And honestly, a large part of this weight is probably just like glycogen. You know, I have upped my carbs. Protein is kind of staying the same. So it's just, you know, we're just working. We're working.